Reginald stuff. Sounds like Cheney's gone gold down the river.
Not how the game works.
Guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
The outside of the school.
Ooh, Catherine is gonna flay the skin from your fingers.
I know.
Get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside!
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper. This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy. Oh, he knew.
Okay, I admit it. I was...
See, Captain? Now, where were...
Wait!
It's too late for that. I threw away my light. Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there. It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side, but the way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Fine.
Hey, I just want to thank you. Exaggeration? Has the vicar told you?
Look, what I may or may not have done to some degenerate...
What was that? I thought I saw something.
I got
Good thing we came along and decided to help.
Understood. Going up for the... Down we go! Everyone all right?
Talk to me.
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now. Thank the but we can't leave without Pat. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north.
Who would like to die first?
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing.
Captain, could I have a moment of your time?
If I hear you say survival of the fittest one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Survival's about persistence and luck.
So weapon proficiency and adaptive skill play no part whatsoever, in your mind.
If it does, it ain't enough. I've gone and outlived the best hunters I ever knew.
It is neither luck nor random chance. At times, destiny may not seem fair, but there is a reason for life events, even if that reason is not immediately obvious.
Please. Nature's only got one reason for death. To feed the one still standing.
If you'll just listen...
No! No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it. It is. We are desperate. Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's doubtful. We don't need much. And Sanjar, it is. We are...
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys? Thank...
We're one step closer. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to...
Hey, I need to see to the...
Easy does it.
Not so fast. What do you think you're doing? Let me see you here again.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
System alert.
Captain, look out!
Nice hit! That's the last of them. Here we go! I love this mountain. You can see so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking.
Ah!
here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
On the alert, ladies and gents.
How'd you get up here? Through the caves? Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. We're mercs, and our current contract mandates that we...
Allow me to intervene. All right. First things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need a lean but efficient corp. What are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume. Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying threats to our client. However, the terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, as you don't appear to fit any of...
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via Addie, our chief financial officer, could confirm. But I guess we could. There's something I like about... All right. Lance, unless you have...
Nah. I'll sign the clearance form.
Anything else you need? Trying to say we didn't do our job? I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold. The guy calls himself the information broker.
Don, I don't care if the guy...
No dispute here. That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man, founder, president, and... He's a hands-on type. Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but... Done. Use this. Or his body.
Dang, that's impressive. Gosh. Done. Oh, clever. Hey, take your time.
Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
Boy, take you! Got him! Solid kill!
I always wanted to poke through a high-gain wireless. They only got one on Terra 2, you know, up in Byzantium.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
Nice work.
You got a real talent for murder, stranger. Color me. This station's under the You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast. By the Birdie of all people. I gotta radio Lance and find out who's taken rank. Only one who can deploy the C3s is the boss man. Without... You mean the one still inside? Wish I could, but we play...
of a job. I love a quick fight. Here they come! Big mistake.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, you haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah.
What in the void are you
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah nah nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here. Means it's still holding the We can talk more there where it's safe. Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then we call it even between us. The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. I lead the C3s. Addy covers our payroll and expenditure. Our system works. We've racked up. We were hired to do so. Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI. You drive a hard... It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations, as the marauders did. At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive, until the payment's cleared. We recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main... I'd best radio ahead for join...
Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
I wonder how they punch a signal through the gas giant's magnetic field. Can't be easy.
Hiram must have sealed the door. He's spooky.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get in. So leave already.
Hear that?
Don't mess with us.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
Great work.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact... And you, Nyoka...
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast... I see why Nyoka talks. By the hand of fate, the Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor...
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly...
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you. Oh, now they'll take action. It's about time, I tell you. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only... They destroy the transmission equipment. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back on. Aside from the... I trade in secrets. Valuable ones for too many. Consider... Already they've caused considerable damage. Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. C3's entering through the main doors as we speak. About damn
Light them on fire, ladies and gents! Something's not...
Something's not right.
Waste of company ammo.
ammo.
Company ammo.
What? Huh? Thought I saw something. That's the last of them, I think.
Company ammo.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Great work.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for... Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the if you insist. Phineas must have sent you. I knew it was only a matter of time before he...
Oh, you do you?
Are you fibbing?
I take offense. Just, it might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single income... But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and... Luckily, however, the Iconoclasts have now gone silent. You wouldn't know. Then you... Still, we need to get MSI off the airwaves. I will leave the means to that particular end under your discretion. Exactly what I... Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and... No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. The safest bet is to convince Sanjar and MSI to... You do that, luck be with you. Oh...
Aw, I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although, tug on my heart. Look.
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck. Is that a trick? Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting. We'll call it an exchange. Ask me what you will. What? No. Why would I go out of my... Now, if you wanted me... Not much, admittedly. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that I do. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source. But I am also not Luckily for you, They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. Some say Graham's... I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years. Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be Not in his... For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre. I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1. Once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night. You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our... I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership. Precisely. The other corporation. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham and... Even then I plied my trade as an information broker. Thus the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray. Luckily for you, there are so many members. Do specify. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status. Exactly. But you didn't. If you try... MSI's... Luckily for you, I am a veritable... How low you seem. I may have a secret. How... Sure.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all those critters.
What are you buying? I'll be damned. Before you ask, no, it ain't pay. Just... Hey, thanks again for helping. It ain't really a store. Think... Oh, sure. Sulfur ain't so good on metals.
It was like that in Edgewater, too. Used to be when Bess would break down. Wasn't too pretty, and it kept me on my toes.
That's the way of it, no doubt. Just last week, I sacrificed my favorite heat slicer to replace the coils on my stove. We gotta eat. Eating means hunting. And hunting means armaments. We used to let people... So Zora set up a system. You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play nice...
So the ship talks? Do all ships do that?
I can't say for certain, since I only ever been on this one. Special though, ain't she?
Tastes like sulfur all the same.
Ada, what is it? She? It? I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
Used to be I thought she was a simulated intelligence. You know, a long series of commands telling her how to react to certain inputs.
It used to. What do you think now?
Well, I worked with a lot of machines, and ain't none of them like her. They can be pretty smart, but mostly they're rule books with a voice box. Ada's different.
One of life's mysteries, I suppose. I don't trust it. If it crashes us into a star, I'll be a mite upset.
Oh.
Better?
Yeah. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak.
Oh, sure.
Running with a different partner these days.
Yeah, well, they didn't.
Yeah. Anyway, I had a herd of woolly cows back in them days. And I was a decent shot. Feels better. I'm looking to hit the broadside of... It's pretty simple, kid. I sit at the bar, I drink, I mind my own business. That's it. Whoever said that must have been lying. Look, you want to buy the drinks? I can't... Alright, so... I reckon one of the most interesting places I've been is the hot pole. Exactly. This moon ain't big enough to rotate. Olympus might not be a star, but it throws off assloads of heat. It's in the middle of this big mountain plateau. Volcano's so high the peaks are in space. The funny thing is, then in the middle there's just smooth rock. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was lightheaded from the O2. But I felt like I had to take off the breather for a moment, put my ear to the ground. I did get a burn on the lobe, but it was at the edge of hearing. The sound of a bird pecking out of a shell. When there's a groundquake now, I hold my breath. Or wings getting stretched. You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened? Damn. Well, you find our box of memories? Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Surely ain't. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share. Now go on. Leave an old man to his past.
You seen Arthur today?
Close the damn door. You'll let my sprats out. Damn it all. Now look what you've done. State your purpose or get out of my face, domicile. Missing? Nope. Nope. I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude. Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to... Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder. You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Hit me. I won't even hit. Miss Catherine Malin is one tough lady. Show her a bit of backbone, and I swear she'll like you more for it. Pure and only. You're retrieving the lost goods from. Sure it is. Wink. You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works. 2 guesses I know exactly. If Bertrand ain't already dead, he's a... As promised, you're cut.
Ready when you are. So Ada isn't really a lot, but she can still talk like a person. What about Sam? What's it? Sorry. Is he the same thing?
Sam's an automechanical thing, not a computer brain thing like Ada. I don't think Sam understands gender, so you can call him it if you want.
Right, but she's a machine, he's a machine. How are they different?
You know how I said Ada was special? Her wiring's a whole lot more complex than Sam's, so she can simulate a personality better than he can. She got more tools in her box, so to speak.
So he's following his own rules, making everything obnoxiously clean because he has to. Maybe I ought to let up on him a bit.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? Okay. Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this, or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else. Not to worry. If I never buy another... look at me going on. I'm sure you've got... Anyhow.
Well, I see you've had... Forgive me. Anyway, what can I do for you? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. What else can I do for you? Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to numb.
You're getting...
So I am. Do you have this cartridge? I'm working on a plan to...
You are? That...
But that's entirely the point. We've got to hope.
What about the folks out in the wilderness? Amber Heights.
My sincerest hope is for MSI. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52 with... I knew there was something going on. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 50...
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Then it's good that I keep... Well, technically, he may have suggested it, but what can I do for you?
You're back. Please tell me you found my baby boy. Where is he? Where's my little Tucker? No! Wait, are you sure it wasn't someone else? That's Tucker's ring. No! No! Take the money!
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor? What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can see this law's forgotten town. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted. Days of consumption and culture. When we weren't... Look, you're making me melancholy. In case I did not...
New face, huh? You from off-world? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Why don't you grab...
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both.
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into... Well, but until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're... It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't... We won't go back until... Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least. Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight. If I knew that, I'd have tried. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. I would never endorse such an untoward... So far, it's just gossip, you know?
Well, well. The only new folk What can I get you? All sales are fine.
so easy.
What did Solar Base engineer name your candy machine?
I don't rightly know. That'd have been Guster, I think? I'd ask him, but he fell in the machine once, so... Could call it Guster's Demise, or the Guster Crusher? Oh, that's got a ring to it.
Forget I asked.
Why don't you grab a chair? Sit a spell and... Sure thing. What did you want? What? Something happened to our stashed bit card? No one goes up there but me. Well, if we can't afford to skip work, we ain't got no leverage. Space me, but...
I'd give you a friendlier welcome.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way.
Hey, you want to try?
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just, your flanging apparatus.
Oh. Anyway, what do you folks need? You knocked any sense into him yet? Funny how... Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight... Something else on your mind? Stealing... And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little fast. We're not like those... Besides... Or... Stealing... And yeah, let's just... Someone would've if this were a corporate town. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff... Or...
Sure am glad the station's under control again. Means we get paid.
Thank the stars that mess is over and done with.
Bloodbath like that calls for a celebratory drink.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe. Yes, indeed. But before we get down to...
We did what we could, as best we could.
Is that so? Oh, I believe it will. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments. You make it... Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got...
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise. Oh, don't be ridiculous. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments for... Eternal, no. What is wrong? However, you're welcome to brew me a... Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always...
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
Terrific. I'll be here.
Testing 1, 2, check. Sweet. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. There's no need to assert your dominance. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota, as Nyoka can attest.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging...
Captain!
Black holes. Did you see that? Looked like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I'd guess... Oh well, a pity for... Hiram? Can you hear me? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Yes. Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Par for the course, really. You should do it. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet. Listen, I don't care a single whit what... Which means, get off my...
This area's suicide. If you got a way around it, ain't no shame in taking it. With us?
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Yep. We'll be keeping watch here.